Namaste programs, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator and the Rove. Yes, we're going to keep calling it the Rove. It doesn't need to be continuous, it's still a Rove. Through New Zealand continues. Today we're doing the New Zealand North Island, a bush trip, leg 2 from Whangarei to North Shore. Let's go. Alright, this plane's not going to fly itself, so let's fly it for it. Let's go. I don't know why we're on the grass runway here. There's a nice concrete runway over there, but hey. Bush trip does what bush trip wants. Even going to be able to take off in time? I guess so, just. Oh, frames up, flaps up, gear up. Oh, okay, little bit of stalling. Yeah, alright, don't panic. Don't panic. Don't sink, don't panic. Didn't really have enough room there, thank you bush trip. Put me on the longer runway next time. Thanks a bunch. Right, so we want 84 degrees, 1 minute 18. Go. After lifting off from Whangarei Airport, set an east-southeast heading and sight a small peninsula, the south end of which is called Manganese Point. Fly over the narrow strip of land and pass by Parua Bay, located on the northern aspect of Whangarei Harbour. Let's do that then. Let's do exactly that. I'm getting annoyed at the giant thing in the sky. I think we can level off now, surely. What were we, minus 3 or 5 yesterday? Don't remember. Already forgotten. Ah yes, Parua Bay on the Google Maps. I wish YouTube supported some kind of multiple angles or something, different video tracks basically. Then I could put the map, and you could look at the map by pressing a button. Why don't they do that? Why don't they allow it? Here we go. 150 degrees for 54 seconds. Reset our clock. One Tree Point, turn south at Parua Bay, flying over a shell-cut reach on the eastern end of Whangarei Harbour and pass over One Tree Point, a coastal community on the shores of Marsden Bay. We shall do that, indeed. There it is, lovely. Yeah, just about putting on the navlog while I read it out on the screen. Not sure, I'm doing it sort of live while flying. Might just record it separately. But then I have to go through the whole edit, figure out where I'm talking. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. One Tree Point. I guess there's just one tree there. I think we can try 4%. We're still climbing. This is Marsden Point, as it mentioned. Oh, what? They mentioned Marsden Bay. Town on the left there is Marsden Point. Look at this little resort, marina. Oh, very nice. Yes, we just went over one Tree Point. There it is. All right, 164 degrees for 310. Waipu. One Tree Point heads south, passing over Marsden City and then track just inland of the shore of Green Bay, which opens to the Pacific Ocean. Waipu, a town that lies at the confluence of the Waipu River and the Ahuroa River, lies just ahead. Nice! Plane does like to fly left, that's for sure. Might be a bit of wind actually. This is Ruakua below us. Ruakaka. And then Ruakaka Beach over on the left here. You're beached. We're doing 310. 310, we've done a minute. Trying to find a nice angle like that, and maybe with a bit of a... Oh, perfect. Here we go. Lovely. On a little plane over Ruakaka Beach. Nobody can stop us. That'll do. That'll do. Get back on course. Beautiful. Yeah, -5. Let's try that. Still climbing. Where are we going? Waipu. Ah, yes, there it is on the map. Actually, it's a town just to our right here. We haven't done anywhere near 3 minutes 10. Absolutely nothing. Here we go. 120. A 3:29. Now, Whangarei Harbour. From Waipu sight of Bream Tail, the point of land that defines the southern extremity of Bream Bay. Remaining inland of the shore of Bream Bay, pass just to the west of Bream Tail and sight Whangarei Harbour. Good old Whangarei Harbour. What's a manga going on? Obviously like their Japanese violent cartoons. We've got Waipu Cove down here. Got Creative Plumbing just to the right. And the Lang's Beach. Manga, why? How could you do this to me, manga? How could you do it? Alright, let's try -6%. We're still climbing. Lane, you are vigorous in your climbing. Wonder what this livery is about. Does it belong to some thing, some group, some organisations? Hot rod, huh? Or an aeroplane? Coming up to Whangarei. It's just behind what's basically in amongst this lagoon here. Wow, lots of plumbing going on around here. Creative Plumbing we just flew over, and now Spectrum Plumbing and Drainage. We've done a 2 minutes 30 of 3:29. Hello Whangarei, how are you? Very, very typical New Zealand, Australia looking place on the beach with the little town with those kind of houses. Well, of course, the algorithm makes that up, doesn't it? So, yes, of course, it looks typical. The algorithm has done that. That's the job of the algorithm. 305, and now, there we go. 30 seconds early. We want 161. For 216, we set our clock. To Arai. But of course, due south from Whangarei Harbour and parallel the general pathway of the Whangarei Road, admiring the countryside of rolling hills and forest. Right, I will. Pass over to Arai in the vicinity of where Whangarei Road turns from a north-south heading to an east-west track. Arai is an area renowned on the North Island for its agriculture. Of course it is. Of course it is. Wouldn't all of New Zealand be renowned for its agriculture? I mean, pretty much a farming country. With a bit of tourism and a bit of rugby. Come back to 5. Ah yes, I see TRA on the Google map. Yes, directly ahead of us. We've just left Northland, we're now in Auckland. Province, I guess you'd call it. Call it provinces here? I think they do. Provinces, not states. The 4 proud provinces of New Zealand. I believe there's more than 4 provinces. It's the Irish national anthem I'm thinking. Where is this? Just to the right there should be a little town, Te Arai, which is where we're headed. Where it's agriculture. It doesn't really look very farmy around here. More bushy and hilly. I'm shocked, I tell you, shocked. Yeah, we've actually done our time for once. A little bit more than our time even. Right, 175 for 212. Oh, way by. From Te Arai, turn onto a heading just west of due south and head inland. Follow the corridor through the Waitakere Road, Waitiato, the primary thoroughfare in this immediate vicinity. Passes. In the distance, sight Spring Hill Airport, which lies just to the north of State Highway 1. Way by, a small agricultural village lies just south of State Highway 1 and just west of the airport. Of course it does, why wouldn't it? There it is on the map. I can't see anything on the map. It should be up here somewhere, but very tiny. Wayby is actually just on the road out of Wellsford, just near the Wellsford Golf and Squash Club. Squash used to be huge back in the 80s. There were squash courts everywhere in Australia, for example. I wouldn't be able to tell you where one was now. It gave it all up. Fell apart. I wonder why. Let's get back on course. Just a little bit. Basically above Wayby. I don't know where this airport is that they're mentioning. Wayby lies just south, just west of the airport. We must be there somewhere. Is that it below us? Is that a runway? Or just a road? Right, 107 for 226. 107. My scrolling on the navlog won't work. Alright, there we go. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We'll find it. Scrolling doesn't want to work. There we go. 107 for 226. Warkworth. Haven't reset the clock. Reset the clock. There we go. Way by follow State Highway 1 southeast through the domed forest to the town of Warkworth, which lies where the Hauraki River meets the Hauraki Harbour on the North Island's east coast. Warkworth lies in the heart of the country's Kauai coast, which is named for the Kauai tree, which is native to the area. Of course it is. Native trees. Why are we suddenly plummeting? This plane is weird. Well, it does seem whenever I'm got the focus on the navlog, my controller loses control of the plane, and then it just like gonna go to the left for some reason. Why? Why would that be? Surely, if the controller got disconnected in any way, it should just keep going the way it was. Yeah, I guess if I'm letting go of the controller now, there is a bit of a left turn there, so. There's Warkworth, we're above it, we're basically above Warkworth, over on the right there. Pretty big place, looks cool. Here we go, we're already turning. 154 for 351. Orewa. No, too far. Here we go, reset block. From Warkworth, head to the south following the general track of State Highway 1. Lying just inland of the coast, this section grants excellent views of the complex series of estuaries, bays and natural harbours that defines this section of the North Island. Passing over Johnston Hill, which lies just to the west of the juncture of State Highway 1 and the Hibiscus Coast Highway, gain a visual on Orewa, a northern suburb of Auckland. Orewa lies on the northern end of Whangarei Bay, in the heart of the North Island's Hibiscus Coast, which is a renowned destination due to its long stretches of inviting white sand beaches. Yes, I see it on the map now. It's just appeared. Still got about 3 minutes to go though. We're above a Pohui. Country retreat for dogs and cats, just to the right as well. Country retreat for your dogs and your cats. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Let them have a bit of a holiday. Somewhere they're not used to, with other strange animals. Again, I thought I already saw Orewa. I mean, I thought we were going to Orewa, not Wairara. Get it right, Chaz. Get it right, mate. Oh, wind turbine over there. Good stuff. Get the renewables going. Few minutes done of 351. Great. We've just got all sorts of stuff coming up here. It must be, you know, it did say Auckland, right? Orewa, Red Beach, Whangaparoa. Stillwater, Gulf Harbour, Army Bay. You can save Silverdale. This is all right in front of us. I'd say it was a suburb of, yes, northern suburb of Auckland. Indeed. Well, we're almost done. We've done 3:30, 3:51. Surely we're turning soon. Any time now. There we go. We've done 3:51. We're late now. Why? Why sometimes we're extremely early and sometimes we're late? It has not been calculated correctly. 178, 132. There it is. The North Shore. Reset our clock. At Ottawa, turn to the south-southwest heading, flying inland and pass over the intersection of State Highway 1 and Dairy Flat Highway. Gain a visual on the North Shore Aerodrome and land. What looks like beautiful. Excellent, we got it. I need it back. There it is. That one. There we go. Right. So it should be pretty much straight in front of us. We didn't. Oh, there it is. There it is. I see it. I see it. I couldn't see it. Now I see it. And now that I see it, I see it. You know what I mean? It's seen. And we're way too high. We are not going to lose enough speed in the slightest. So I think we're going to have to do a spun, as they say in New Zealand. A spun. S-P-U-N. Spun. S-P-I-N. Spun. There we go. Get our gear down. Get our flaps down. Try and trim back up to about 15%. That'll do. Wonder what that's in front of us. Some kind of, don't know, storage containers or something. Beautiful. What's this? North? It's calling it North Shore, but doesn't seem to be a town called North Shore. Just the name of the aerodrome, apparently. I mean, I almost should just call this Auckland. Although, no, to be fair, I can't see Auckland on the map. It's not quite Auckland. So, here we go. I've lost the runway. Let it go.
500.
Is it over there? Dang it. Turned around so much I can't see it now. Oh, in front of us. Where is the actual runway gone? Not out there. Or is it? Wow, I'm gonna have to climb because I can't see where the runway is. There it is. It's hiding behind those trees. That's not a good design for this area. There's a hill in the road, there's trees. Why is there a runway here? Right. Absolute jamozzle. Debacle. That's a... Oh, yay. And we're doing that, are we? Excellent. Excellent game. There we go. Load her in. Load her in, get on that roll. Coming in way too fast. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Very, very wobbly plane when it's on the ground. I find it a bit odd. A bit odd in my book. Let's hope it registers. Does this airport exist? Survey says yes, it does. That's leg 2 done of the North Island bush trip, New Zealand. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for existing. Au revoir. Goodbye.